Good morning. Happy Faded Friday. I got a lot of weed. I mean, not Faded Friday, 420. I've thought that all day. It's not Faded Friday. It's not Faded Friday. It's 420. All day I keep saying 420. It is not 420 to myself. Fuck, Faded Friday. Oh my God. I'm sober. It's a Sunday. It is 420. It is not Faded Friday. Please don't listen to Katie today. Sober as fuck Katie is not on the game. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. It's whatever. Morning. It is. And Cocky, I have a remedy. I spoiled myself yesterday. I went out and I bought $200 worth of weed. Let's see what we can do with that. On top of what I have, which is better. I have so much pot in my house right now. It is awesome. No shit, we won't be around for the next, I'll be 99. I don't think I'll be here for the next 420. I got $300. Fuck yes. Oh, hell yeah. Let's show our weeds. I posted a picture of mine in the Discord. If you'd like to see my haul. But if we're to go through everything Katie has to choose from today, there's so much. So, not the brand new shit. I have a jar of homegrown. I have a half ounce of Max Stacks from Seed and Strain. I have a quarter ounce of Snowball, which is allegedly a hybrid from Seed and Strain. God knows why they package them different. Nobody knows. And then I have a vape. This one, I don't know if I'll hit much. I have tried this before. It puts me to sleep a little bit. Oh, I added this for all y'all ska fans. Fuck. You're welcome. It's called Apple Fritter, and it's by a brand called Sauce. It's really good, though. Like, I like these sauce ones. It's confusing, though. It's funny. I've shared these before. That's the plug. That's where you sip. The sheer amount of people that have grabbed this from me and hit that end. Fucking hilarious. Love it so much. Great vape, though. And then I've got this little guy, and this little guy is great. This, I saved the pack. This little guy it's called a Pax Mini. It's Packs, not Pax. There are two different brands. Why the fuck they do this to stoners, I'll never know. It seems cruel, but I have this guy. This guy is like a fan favorite. Y'all know I'm the weed fairy. If you're at a con and you're in need, I'm probably there for you. I shared this with Misty and Nerbs when we were at the con, and they literally hit me up yesterday and they're like, tell me what that vape was. I need to go buy it. And they went to Medicine Man, my dispensary, and actually got this. That's how good it was. One sip is such a nice little hit. Like, you just get nice and high and you're chill and it doesn't send you to space. It's great. Like, this is such a nice little vape. But this one, the strain is Jelly Dulce. And I think I've had Dulce strains before. I don't know if I've had Jelly before. For shits and giggles, exactly. It's Jelly Dulce, and it's allegedly an indica, but this one does not put me to sleep. The other one does, and I don't know if Apple Fritter, I don't know what Apple Fritter is, if that's an indica or not, but this one's pretty good. It's fun. For those that don't smoke weed, this is one of my favorite things to do, is like go into it's so different, right? So like, this vape has about 900 milligrams of THC in it. About this little guy right here, about 900 milligrams of THC versus if you were to look at this quarter, this is like 35 milligrams in this whole quarter of bud. Does that, it really puts shit into perspective when you think about like distillates versus flower. Damn. Like one little sippy off this and you're good for a while. This, you get to nurse for a while. It's great. I love looking into the science of it. But that's the stuff I have. And then I got some new stuff last night. I got pre-rolls, my dudes. You guys know, I've talked about pre-rolls before. I'm not a huge fan. In my experience, pre-rolls tend to just burn like shit. And I feel like it's a waste of weed. Like they canoe or they don't burn or you can't suck through because there's a seed or something. Like, pre-rolls in general tend to be made with shake, like what's fallen off. But I've tried pre-rolls recently and they've been great. And I think people are finally getting down packed, like how the fuck to make a good pre-roll. And they're actually, I think it also has to do with the packing. So I'll show you what I got, because I got a lot. I also have major beverage. I'm majorly beveraged right now. We're good to go. Have you had jellies before? Were they good? Do you remember? Same, that Kona, I order everything online. Genuinely, like, I'm so excited when people, that's one of the few things I'm excited to show people when they visit is our pot stores, because they're candy stores. Like, I've been to other states and shit, and in other states that I've been in, the weed stores, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't like when they're treated like a medicine, like a doctor's office. I fucking hate the doctor's office. Why? And I know it's like specific state regulations and rules around dispensaries and shit like that. Like, I'm not judging. I understand why they do this. But a lot of dispensaries in other states, what they do is you walk up to a counter in like a waiting room, like a doctor's office, check in, sit in a chair, wait to be called back, and then you have a bud tender with you the whole time. They're on you like, what do you want? What are you looking at? I'm with you this whole time. I'm yours. I hate it. I don't want that. I hate it so much. It makes me feel weird and like it's a doctor's office, and I hate it. I don't want your attention like this at all. Like, I don't even want the small talk, to be honest. Like, it's just my dispensary. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like the candy store, like the soda shop. It's just walls of everything you want to see and everything you want. And you just see it. And I go online and I order it all, and they pick it. And then I just walk in and get it. And it's the best. I don't like that. I hate the doctor's office thing. There's a lot of dispensaries that do that. Medicine Man does not. Yeah, there's some in Colorado that do that, which leads me to believe either they were a medical dispensary that went recreational, and that's just the way medical had to be, or that they're choosing this way, because this is just, I'm assuming, I'm projecting. I think people that weren't part of pop culture before like that very professional doctor atmosphere. They feel like they're not buying drugs. They feel like it's a pharmacy. This is, it feels more gentrified. It's very clear that some people did not walk up to a strange trailer in the middle of the night and ask for a $20 bag of weed from a strange man in his 40s picking his belly button. You know what I'm saying? It's very clear some people had ever experienced that, and this is what they like. It's like people that like the sit-down restaurant versus just order at the counter and leave me alone. I'm an order at the counter and leave me alone kind of person. I don't need you to check on me 10 times. I'm good. Like, leave the coffee carafe. You know what I'm saying? And I love Medicine Man for that. But I have to order because I would just sit there at the wall like, what do you want, Katie? Yes. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to say. That's what mine feels like. Mine much more, except you can order online and just pick it up, which is really nice, but it feels much more like a liquor store, which is nice. They canoe on me because I wind up with a dead joint in my hand that I'm constantly having to relight. Yes. And so I tried one of these. I tried one last night because it was weird and I wanted to make sure they actually worked before I even wasted my time on stream, but I'm going to go through it. We got a lot. I got a lot of fun stuff. Normally, for those that don't, dude, that's what I'm saying, Yeet. 900 milligrams in this. This one has 1,000. Vapes are crazy. Like, it is truly phenomenal. Just thinking, like, 18 years ago, I would go to the drive-in movie theater with a film canister of a bud of weed, and I would trade it for cigarettes. You had to go to the drive-in movie theater and you had to go to this specific pile of bushes, and we would all sit in the bushes and trade film canisters of bud for Seneca cigarettes. And now I'm just like at the airport, like, well, I guess I'm bored. Like, the world is so fucking weird. It's so different. It's just most states I've been to, you can order online. I think it's dispensary specific. The ordering online part, I think. That's how ours feels, Vile. And then, oh my God, when we went to TwitchCon last year, we actually got to go to a dispensary that was even better. Oh my God, I'm so excited to take Viata to this TwitchCon. I have to find the dispensary, but man, it was even better. So you guys know, the dispensaries you and I are describing that aren't like medical, where you walk in, it's a big counter. a wall that's longer than you can even fathom, just covered in every weed product ever. So imagine that, but the counter is in the middle of the room and you just get to walk and pick everything you want and put it in a little basket, and then you walk up like a grocery store. Like, we genuinely just got to touch everything and like pick up the package, flip it over, read the package myself. I didn't have to ask a bud tender to like hand me something to look at it. It was just walls and walls and walls. And granted, there's some stuff that was kept in glass cases, like really expensive stuff or tiny stuff that was probably easily stolen. But genuinely, you could just walk the walls and shop like a store. It's amazing. Like, that was just the shit. I'm so excited to take you because I've never experienced a weed store like that before. And it was so much fun because we brought Knives and Vissy, and it, like, watching Knives go through there, it was like literally a kid in a candy store. He would set his basket down next to us and be like, oh, wait. And he'd run off and grab like 3 bags and put it in his basket and stand there and be like, hold on. And he'd run off again. It was hilarious. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so much fun. But anyways, so fun facts, fun things I get with my weed. So if you don't know, Colorado was one of, if not the first state to recreationally legalize marijuana, I think. It was up there with like Oregon and Washington and California. Anyways, so again, back to like just predisposed notions of marijuana. And I get this. A lot of people avoid any form of smoking something or inhaling something because inherently in our head, smoking is bad. We have been taught that. I mean, most of us by this moment, we know smoking is bad, right? Anything but 21% oxygen, pure ass, clean oxygen, air is not prime to do, right? So a lot of people have this notion that like smoking is the worst thing you can do, but I'd still want to try weed, so I'm going to ingest it. And what happened was when it first went legal, people were ending up in the ER, the ED, in droves because they were taking, you know, the usual, I got a thing of edibles. I took one and felt nothing. So I took another one and felt nothing. So I took another one and felt nothing. So I took another one and felt nothing. And then I was in space and I'm dying. By the way, I have a video for us all that is a good educational moment on how to deal with if you're feeling too high, by the way, because I know we're going to get a little fucked up today, but we're going to be mature adults about it. Tons of people ended up in the ED on their own accord. I'm here to tell you right now, factually, as far as we know, there is nothing about THC that can kill you. Period. End of story. The only way weed can kill you is if a 500-pound crate of bud falls on your head and snaps your neck. You're not going to die, but you can absolutely get so high that you feel like you're going to die. It's still anything. You know, doing too much of anything can be dangerous. So please, moderation. I have my CBD gummies up there, my Wana CBD gummies. Have some CBD gummies, some black pepper, whatever. There's all sorts of little tips and tricks. But like, don't overdo it. But genuinely, because of this surge of people that were like, smoking must be terrible, so I'm going to eat 100 milligrams of edibles for my first time trying weed, we now get pamphlets that teach us how to maturely consume marijuana every time we buy weed. It's fucking hilarious to me. But genuinely, I kind of like it because it's so, you can't even see it. See that dot? That is a serving of distillate. There's a lot more to it. There's actually like a gray square there and it has instructions, but it shows you because there's so many people online, and I've seen this in the droves before it started getting banned and shit, like on Instagram and TikTok, where they would actually take a dab that was probably easily 1,000 milligrams, like an actual chunk of like shatter or something, and they would burn it and smoke the entire thing in one hit in their e-nail. And I'm sure people went home and they're like, oh, so when I get distillate, I guess this is one hit. No. Oh, God, no. Oh, my fucking... Katie, the weed princess of Twitch says no. I wouldn't do that. I don't know why the fuck these people... It's such a waste of money, in my opinion. These people that are doing it for views or whatever on the internet, it's a waste of your money, and you're just not going to have a good time. Like, honestly, you're just going to get so uncontrollably high. But I like that it shows you that dot that barely is showing up because I have so many fucking lights at my face. That dot, that's a serving. Like, that's the majority of one hit if you're going to use an e-nail and do dabs or something. So there is good information in this. I like that it does that because it's still, even though it's been legal for so long, it's still kind of a taboo subject where people that want to try weed for the first time or for the first time in a really long time since they were kids or something, they're scared to ask. And like, as a stoner, I think I can speak for all of us. We truly want you to have a good time, whether that's with weed or not. Like, I just don't want you to have a bad time, period. Either way, none of us want that to happen. So it does have some good information, but it's mostly just like, start low, go slow, you know, just like genuine. I mean, you can't even see it. Look at my blank piece of paper. If I do that, you can see it. It's all sorts of stuff, but it's good. I think that information's good. Taboo, I mean, right? I love me a taboo subject. Like, I'm all about breaking the taboo. Most of the things in our society that are taboo shouldn't be, in my opinion, like talking about our mental health or, you know, the fact that we're feeling a little neurospicy or maybe we're not feeling good. Yeah, I think that's okay. I know, Fox, someone said earlier, apparently it's not going to happen again until 2087. This is our last zombie Jesus weed day in a while. I'm going to go so far as to say the vast majority of us will be dead by the next one. So, happy, whatever. I'm not doing anything with eggs. Eggs are overpriced and I'm not that big of a fan. The first question my regular dispo asks patients is, have you ever used weed before? How have you used it? I love that. Yeah, I won't be here. I'd be 99. Like, if I'm here, I won't be here. You know? But anyways, I got a lot of shit. I'm going to show you guys my stuff. And if you live, I think Medicine Man's only in Colorado, but I'm not sponsored by them by any means or shape or form. That being said, if Medicine Man, if you want to sponsor me, like, hit me up. I was talking to Misty yesterday. Like I said, and Misty, by the way, my friend Misty, twitch.tv/Imperial, ambassador, amazing St. Jude representative, mom of the internet, one of the original creatives with me. Like, I've known her for literally my entire Twitch career. One of the kindest humans you'll ever meet in your entire life. Please give her a follow. Thank you for I was just going to ask, thank you for banging her. If you hear me talking about Misty, she previously Imperial girl, now just Imperial, but her name is Misty. But she lives locally, and she told me they went to Medicine Man up north of me, a different one, because there's a few in the area. And she literally told me that they're pretty sure they were getting swindled by their dispensary with the prices they saw at Medicine Man and how reasonable they were, which is crazy. I have literally only shopped at Medicine Man for like 4 years straight. The first year I lived here, I danced around. I tried different dispensaries for funsies, but out of laziness, this place is literally 5 miles from my house. So I just go there, but their prices are phenomenal. So if you live in the greater Colorado area, try to look for a Medicine Man. I guess their prices are phenomenal, which is dope. Fox, 100%. I mean, there's no reality of retirement for anyone my age, let alone someone like me, an independent contractor. But that being said, I feel very blessed that I do something for a quote-unquote living that I genuinely love to do. And I don't really, like, it's not breaking my body in any way, shape, or form. It's breaking my vocal cords a little bit. But, like, when I think about, like, being a respiratory therapist, for instance, I physically couldn't be a respiratory therapist forever. That's impossible. There's going to be a point where my knees give out and my hips give out and my body is so fucking tired I can't roll people anymore. Like, that's an actuality. I will always be able to sit and play video games and hang out with friends and smoke pot. I can physically do that forever. It's the best. I have no problem with this. Dope pricing. Literally dope pricing. Mel, it's going to be so good when you get there, though. I'm so sorry you don't have any. Dude, right, Dark? It's like, if this is my thing, like, I have no problem living a long time. Like, I have no issue with getting old as long as I have my mind and I can wipe my own ass. I don't have kids, so I have no one to guilt into wiping my ass, and I just can't bring myself to pay someone to wipe my own ass. So at the point where I can no longer wipe my own ass, I'm just going to take a fifth into the woods where there's definitely bears and give all my friends a good story. That's it. Like, my autonomy is my freedom. That's my life. And as long as I have that, I'm cool. I'm good. Yeah. Oh my God, Yeet, that's going to be so fun, though. Shut up. That's going to be so fun, though. That's what I'm moving to. Colorado weed is so cheap, man. I bitch about Colorado. Like, the weather is horrific. The weather is just a shitstorm. Like, we can get snow up till July. That sucks. The vast majority of, I've heard it's very hard to date here unless you love to ski and you wear a lot of flannel. Like, unless you love Patagonia and REI with a passion, it's hard to make friends, but the weed is so good. I regularly get under $100 full ounces of fucking top-notch bud. It is otherworldly great. Yeah, the way Rod describes, I mean, you're not the only one though, Rod. Like, I don't know what it is. I get like the, like the short form content, people talking about it on Instagram and stuff like that, and it's exactly what you say. It's like the only membership they care about is their REI membership. If you don't ski, you don't matter. How much Patagonia do you have? Like, it's that, but it's not just you and I saying it. Like, I've heard it so many times now that I'm like, okay, I picked up on Colorado fast. Like, which is fine. Oh, no shit. Funny story time. We found CBD weed for the hubs. Oh, yes. So I roll him joints and he hits it at bedtime to help him wind down. I love that. My dispensary has always had pure CBD weed. If you don't want to smoke THC, but you just are looking for a way to relax, CBD has, and I'm here to tell you this very honestly, 0 psychoactive effects. You will not get high. The only effect of CBD, taking too much CBD or smoking a large amount of CBD, is getting sleepy. You're going to get sleepy. You're going to go to bed. That's it. It's great. But my dispensary's always had bud like that. It's nice. So, of the weed I got, I'll tell you this one because I got this one. So, I don't dab, which is funny because we just talked a lot about dabs. I'm really a low maintenance stoner. Let's take a hit while we talk. I have a stoner bowl from last night and a clean, pristine fucking bong. Check that shit. You could drink it right now. That's how clean that is. Don't drink bong water, but I could. So, lighter. Cheers. CBD does not so they do not test for CBD. The drug tests are not seeking it. So things that they're not looking for are not going to show up, if that makes sense. Across the United States of America, like barring very, very, very few weird circumstances in Texas, I feel, and one other state, CBD is completely legal. And most CBD companies on their label literally state they will go to court with you. Because there is no THC in their product, period, end of story. There are no psychoactive effects. None. And that's the problem with CBD is a lot of people are told to try CBD to relax and to calm down, and they complain that there's no psychoactive effect. And you're like, that's CBD though. Like, you're not going to get high. You're going to take CBD until you get sleepy. I literally lived off, CBD saved my life, and I'm not saying that facetiously. When I had my true mental breakdown in my 30s and started going to counseling, got diagnosed with all my fun neurospiciness and everything, like, the medicine I was put on didn't work for 6 to 8 weeks. That's how long most SSRIs take to build up in your system to the prescribed dose effectiveness. And so those 6 to 8 weeks, I literally sat by my phone with an alarm on it at 8 p.m. every single night. That's when I would take my pill, because if you take it at the same time, that's a good idea. But I would sit there and watch the minutes until it went to 8. And then I had a CBD vape and I had a bag of CBD gummies. I would take 2 gummies and hit that vape until I went to sleep. That kept me going. That was the only shit that took the edge off of the anxiety you guys saw yesterday morning. If you weren't here, I had a little mini breakdown yesterday. It took the edge off that enough to keep me from like crawling into a dark hole and wanting to die, to be very real with you. Like, that shit, but no psychoactive effect. It just took that spiky, nasty edge off that was making me feel prickly and gross until my meds started kicking in, and I still keep CBD around. Shit is pretty great. My mom, I mean, this is another story. I know I tout about this all the time because I'm not one of those people that thinks everyone should smoke weed and that it's the be all end all. None of us here are that way. We're not ignorant chodes. But it can be amazing. My mom had 2 knee replacements. I've talked about this before. And they put her on Percocet, and it did nothing for the pain at all because the pain was all due to swelling. So us all just trying to help my mom because she couldn't sleep. And if you're not sleeping, you're not healing. She couldn't do her PT because her knee was so fucking swollen. We went and got her a tub of like high octane, fucking like 5,000 milligrams of CBD or something, and just started slabbing it on her knee like thickly. Got her off Percs in 2 days. Just because the CBD took the swelling away, and the swelling is what was causing all of the pain. So it can be amazing when used appropriately here and there. It's not always the solution, but it can help a lot, and it's miraculous. Cheers. How did I get on CBD? Oh, yeah, we were talking about smoking CBD. Yeah. I'm clogged. One moment. But I will be cheersing. Of course I'm clogged. Of course my bowl is clogged. Oh, I did. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Viata. I didn't even know there was... Okay, hold on. I want to read it again. So the funny story, this was the CBD. We found CBD weed for the hub, so I roll him joints. He hits it at bedtime to help him wind down. But we don't smoke in our bedroom because smoke ew. So we're standing outside our room hitting joints for 420, and we set off the smoke alarm because we're standing under it. Shut the fuck up. What did you do? Oh my God. I love that for you. Good morning, Till. How are you, love? Do you feel better to be home? I just moved a chair into the bathroom so I can chain smoke. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. I have yet to set off a fire alarm in my house with smoke, actually, but I'm not near one, so that's probably good. Oh, vile. Did Zach tell you my horror? Yeah. I mean, if you weren't here yesterday morning, like I was in the I don't say this. I'm not one of those people that's gonna be like, I'm so OCD. When I say I'm OCD, I'm diagnosed OCD. I have problems. I lock doors a lot, to put it lightly. Not well. I had a fucking breakdown yesterday. Like that airport, being trapped. I've found that's my thing. It's not necessarily an airport. It's trapped. Being fucking trapped in an airport for 12 hours, it just snowballed everything wrong with me into the most horrible moment. I'm still kind of on the edge of it, but so much better than I was yesterday. Holy crap. Boop. I'm just unplugging the bowl. It's so gross. Resin. Disgust. Will it go through? Let's see. Cheers. Darkest, that's why a lot of us smoke weed. Get this, dude. My meds for my upstairs would cost me, if I didn't have any form of insurance or any form of anything like that, my mental meds just to keep me, and I say this very realistically, I don't say this as a joke, I know I have very dark humor, but I say this very real, to keep me from wanting to die, cost me around $460 a month. Weed costs me $200 a month. Now I get coupons because rx.com and shit like that. I'm on my meds. Don't worry. I'm not like, don't fuck with your meds if you're, please talk to your doctor. Like, we're not changing out weed for meds. But you look at that and you're just like, or like if someone's deeply depressed, the train of having to go to a doctor and then get a specialist or a psychiatrist to talk to versus just buying a fifth of whiskey, going home and going to sleep. It's really fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up. Yeah. Weed resin is the fatty, oily part of the plant that is getting hot. So, like, no shit. Yeetskis, do you see how my bowl is black? This is a clear glass bowl. That's resin. It's the carbon byproduct of lighting weed on fire. So, I mean, in very layman's terms, let's all hydrate. I've talked about this before, but like, the smoke that you actually see coming out of me, those are molecules too big to be absorbed. The molecule of THC that we're actually absorbing and that's breaching the blood-brain barrier to get high is invisible. Literally, it's invisible. It's so hot, it's so small, you can't see it with the naked eye. Everything we see is too big. So molecules that get stuck together and congeal like water condensing, whatever, turn into this disgusting fucking resin shit. And this is why I say never fucking drink bong water. There's been a lot of jokes on April Fool's Days about it. Don't do it. Don't actually ever smoke bong water. Like, trick someone, sure, but no. I mean, don't. Drink it. All of that resin drips down, burns into that, and then just sits in this. And just, I mean, when you wash dishes, like an oily pan, and all that oil sits at the top of the water? That's what this is. It'll make you so sick. Like, so violently ill and not high. Marijuana in this form, in bud form, must be lit aflame to be ingested. Period. So, like, you can't eat the resin. You can smoke the resin, though. Like, man, I know I'm not the only one here that's been in the depths of, I'm desperate for some weed. I deeply need to get high. My hookup is not available. Guess I'm scraping my bowl. We've all smoked resin. It's disgusting. Been there, done that. Really grateful I don't have to do that anymore. But that's it. It's disgusting. And it's what clogs this. It is just like thick, noxious black. You get it on your fingies and it's the most disgusting. You gotta go scrub your hands with like Comet, like bleach dust. It is so gross. Smoking resin is so 1994. Not that I totally did that less than 5 years ago. My cats miss me so much. They both tolerated each other so they can spend time with me sleeping. I think that my dogs did the exact same thing because they will not. My dogs don't like to touch each other while they're sleeping. Lilith is very touchy. They literally almost piled on top of each other because they missed me so much. Same. I think I need to do bed. My hip was doing okay in the morning though in Memphis. Oh, you know, how often should you, do you guys know how often you should change your mattress? There's like a general rule about it. Is it like 5 or 7 years, I think? I think it's technically like every 5 to 7 years you should change your mattress out. Like, I think they start to break down to the point where they're really not supporting your back anymore. Lizney, my love! I'm gonna burp. Happy 420. Happy 420! Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving it a name. It's been so fucking long. I love you. That's it. I just love you. My grandma died on this mattress, but when she did it, it was free for me. I mean, yeah. Like 10, I thought, but you should be rotating, flipping. Oh, it's rotating, flipping too. I don't know how many years it is. I could be totally off. Maybe it's 10. But mattresses do break down after a certain amount of time. Thank you. That was an okay belch. It was okay. Hydrate. Water. I brought out the cloaca cup. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't have an e-nail. I don't dab. What I do is, if I'm feeling spicy, what we say in this community, if you're new to my community, we say we're going to space. Do you want to go to space? That means because we are always high. The vast majority of us are either deeply interested in the experiment that is watching this get high all day, or you're high. So sometimes we get in the mood where we're like, you know what? Let's go to space. And we do a little zhuzhing on our bowls, i.e., we will either enhance them with our Kiefer Sutherland. This is where I keep my keef. Yeah, it's excessive. I know. I try to smoke it as often as I can without ruining my tolerance. But man, we either keef our bowl or I will take a really, 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 really tiny, tiny small amount of a live resin or something, and I will put it on a bowl. And it will give that bowl a nice little... But you really want to use the smallest, tiniest, almost insignificant amount because this shit needs to be heated to a certain temperature, like I said, to even be able an absorbable molecule size. And if it doesn't reach that certain temperature, it's a waste of your money and time. And it's probably wasting your weed too, because it's going to drench the weed and then the weed won't burn, etc., etc. Elle, it's your birthday? Shut up. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your day to have a lot of fun, bitch. We're waiting for them celebrating. This is your day. So happy birthday to you. Ooh. Nope, she's ruined. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Fox. Happy birthday. I probably missed some birthdays. Happy birthday, happy birthday. That was your day to have a lot of fun. We were waiting for the celebrating. That was your day. So happy birthday to you. Ooh, I hope you ate something delicious and had at least a modicum of serotonin. That's all I can wish for anybody these days. Happy fucking birthday. Really? I missed 3? I swear, there's usually only 1 birthday a week, and the week that I'm gone for St. Jude, I missed 3. Happy birthday, bitches. Happy fucking birthday. Dark as fuck, yeah. You know, allegedly, theoretically, Molly is the one thing I hate. It does not like me. I've told my chat at this point, every year when I go to Burning Man, please remind Katie that Katie, hypothetically, theoretically, doesn't want to take Molly. No matter how many people around her are having fun and saying it's going to be a great time. Katie, don't do that. Because I've done it now 2 years in a row and had a really bad time. Like, I gave it a second chance, you know. I'm always willing to try something twice. Because maybe first one was bad. No. My body hates it. So, I'm not going to Burning Man this year. It's the first year I'm taking off, and FOMO is crazy right now. Like, Rod's going, and I'm seriously, like, jealous beyond reason, but it's fine. It's good to take a year off. But next year, like, I genuinely count on all of you to be like, hey, Katie, remember that girl named Molly? Do not hang out with her. You end up in the back of your Jeep just projectile puking for 3 hours and then rolling for 10, and none of it's fun. Molly's not your friend. Molly in our chat's awesome. That's the only Molly I want to hang out with. We have Mollies in our community. You're the only Molly I'm on the team of. But the other shit, for some reason, everybody's body's different. And this is one of the many reasons I'm not one of those people, and I'll never be one of those people. It's like, if only the whole world smoked weed, we'd all be better. Fuck off. Some people cannot smoke weed. That's such an ignorant thing to say out loud. I hate that shit. Nope, I am not friends with Molly. I do not hang out with Molly. Theoretically, hypothetically. So, I got myself some, it's by a company called Hash, with a lot of hashtags, cute marketing. Live resin, contains marijuana. Keep out of reach of children. It's a live sugar. It is 1 gram of sativa, and it's gelato cake. I love cake strains. I love gelato strains. I figured this has got to be a win-win on that one. And like I said before, so like this little guy, about 1,000, like 900 milligrams of THC. And I'm going to show you what's in this little pot. In this little pot, it has... They didn't put the percentage on it. Good. It has 657 milligrams of THC just in this little guy. Distillates are business. Serious fucking business. But if you're one of those people who, like, you really hate the coughing of smoking bud, you might be someone that might want to be interested in dabbing and using an e-nail because the hit is so much smaller. It's not as involved. And I've heard a lot of people have a lot smoother hits with an e-nail, so it might be something to look into. And then they come in so many different forms. Like I was saying earlier, there's shatter, there's wax, there's sauce. This one's sugar, so it'll probably have like little crystals in it. But they come like this. The packaging's adorable. And then you get your little pot, which THC labeling is on fucking everything. Shut up. E-nail. And then I get a ball of, it's not sugar though, it's a ball of wax. It literally just rolled towards me. Is it sugar? Hold on. I'm gonna touch it. Where's my buddy? Where? Okay, my buddy's gone. Where's my weed buddy? My toke buddy's gone. What did I do? Where did I put it? My toke buddy is gone. I'll have to look at it. I think it's probably in my bedroom. I'm gonna poke it. It's like a ball. Usually sugar is like saucy. Saucy bitch. Oh, it is. It's like a ball of sugar. It just kind of crumbled. I crumbled it. But literally, you see that? That's how much. I'll put it on my bowl right now just to prove to you. That's how much you should put on a bowl if you're doing what I do. Any more than that, and you're really wasting your money. It's probably not going to burn. But it's like the tiniest little, now there's just like probably an equivalent of 10 crystals of sugar on my bowl. It smells so good. Don't put scissors near your face. I really like the smell of live resin. I don't know. You can get live resin vapes as well. There's so many different forms, and how they extract it is why it's called a live resin or something like that. But live resin, dead resin, super different. Both smokable, yucky, smelly. This smells nice. Smells like lemony. Ooh, you gotta get on it. It is. Waiting for Burning Man is like waiting for Christmas as a small child. And so now you're gonna get to experience Christmas this year. This is gonna be your feeling for the rest of your life. And then you're gonna be like me, and there's gonna be a year where you're just like, I need to save money this year. Like, this is just a year I'm gonna save money and I'm not gonna go. And I just cut myself out of Christmas. And I get to watch all my friends open their presents and sit on Santa's lap. And I'm going to be at home reminding myself I don't like Molly. What's really cool? There is a lot of Molly and a lot of different party drugs and shit like that allegedly out there. Not that any of us would ever do any of that. I just so happen to get really lucky, and my Burning Man group is like full of nurses and pharmacists. So the sources where we're allegedly theoretically sourcing these party drugs is so safe and so clean, and everyone's had a really, really good time. So I trust when they give me something, it's not something else. But I don't like things that are going to rock my world for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Like, I talked about Love Burn, allegedly, theoretically, I did shrooms. I microdosed, perfect. That is all I want. Like, that is the perfect, just elevated, floaty, feeling relaxed, good, high. And it lasts maximum 2 to 4 hours. Like, that's for me perfect. But like LSD or acid or anything like that, like you're getting a 12 to sometimes 16, 18, 20 hour high. I'm good. But look at this crazy infused blunt I got. It honestly, Lizzie. So this is what I was taught, theoretically, allegedly. So like 4 to 5 grams is like, that's a dose of shrooms, and that's where you're gonna start getting really weird visuals and kind of having like. Whereas what I took was literally like 1.5 milligrams, like crushed up in a gel cap, allegedly, theoretically, because we don't do any of that here. But like, you know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to try microdosing, I would suggest around that because you and I are similar size. That's probably be a good dose for you. But it felt like, and I'm not saying, I don't say this. I would never lie to you guys. It felt like the most euphoric weed high I've ever had. That's exactly what it felt like. But like, instead of, you smoke weed and you get high and then you kind of have that down, it just stayed here for like 2 hours. Just like that perfect level of euphoria. Just like I could just sit and stare at the water. And I relaxed. I sat still. Like, it was very nice. I don't have the stamina to be high for 12 hours. Me neither. And it doesn't sound fun. Half the reason I like smoking weed is the getting high part. Like, I like the spike, you get high and then you're not high anymore. And then you're like, oh, I'm not high anymore. I'm going to get high again. But if I'm just high, like, now what do I do with my time? Like, I think I'd get exhausted of whatever that feeling was. And I just don't want that. So I don't do that shit. Son of a bitch, I'm in, right? I was very pleasantly surprised. But yeah, I got this huge ass fucking. This was the most expensive thing I think I bought. This is a $35 blunt, which is hilarious because if you guys remember years ago, I do this every 420. We try some new shit. We get high, whatever. We might plant some baby seeds today. I don't know. We're gonna play community games. So a few 420s ago, I don't remember. I was living in Colorado at the time, so it was within the last 5 years. I actually bought one of Snoop Dogg's glunts. It's a blunt that is wrapped by Shaolin monks, and apparently it's the only thing that Snoop smokes. But Snoop's a fucking traitor, and we don't leave cookies out for him anymore because he performed at the Trump inauguration. If you didn't know, fuck that guy, traitor to the crown. Fuck him, not in the cool way. So we don't, but it was so overrated. And this was the days of me worshiping Snoop, no shit. It was the most overrated weed I've ever smoked. It was $113, and it was the same size. It was 2 grams. $113. Don't do it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Not worth your money. Oh my God. So, I got this guy. It's the strain. It's an infused blunt, but it's going to be tobacco free. It's Sour Meltdown, and it's a hybrid. And they didn't put the THC on there. Okay. So this blunt has 472 milligrams in it, right? Am I doing that math right? If the THC is 47.2%. Does that mean this is 470 milligrams? Right? Wow. I didn't know I bought that. Let's look at it. The packaging was really cute, though. I don't know. I'm a sucker for cute packaging. It's just infused blunt 2 grams, but this one was $35. Oh God, Vissy, I did years ago. You're only lip reading, so I can't even tell you. But years ago I did on a Snoop blunt. Not worth it if you're shocked in any way, shape, or form. Open, you son of a bitch. Not worth it. It wasn't. I even I have a thing about blunts and pre-rolls. A lot of the time they just don't burn well. They canoe. Like Mish said, I'm just sitting there with a joint I'm relighting constantly because I can't suck it through or something. Like, they burned like shit. So I actually started crumbling them up and putting them in my bong, thinking like, oh, I'm just getting a shitty smoking experience out of this. No. They sucked in my bong. It was like very mid weed. But it's rolled by Shaolin monks for Snoop Dogg, the fucking traitor. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sour Meltdown, 2 grams. That's all it says. How do I open you? Oh God. They childproofed me. Oh no. Is it a pinch? Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Push. Oh, thank you. Oh. Thank you, Zuby. I fucking appreciate you and happy 420. Push. It is. Disney. Do you remember when Reese had to break open a package with a hammer? I'll never forget. It was one of those, it kind of looked like this, but it was a plastic like thing, and you had to like pinch in 3 different places uniquely and spin. And her hand literally wasn't big enough. She just hammered it open. It was fucking hilarious. The childproofing is off the shits. Like, it really, I am a child. Oh, I'm absolutely a child. Cheers. I'm cheersing with those crystals, by the way. The blunt is rolled in plastic. I was like, why do I smell nothing? It's, cheers. I had to break into an aluminum tin of gummies with pliers. It's funny. They do, yeah, I mean, it's funny to me because, like, you guys know there's this childproofing, right? Where it's 2 different openings to open a bag like this. So this is a 1/2 ounce. So you have to put one thumb in one, and then you have to find the outer one, and you put one thumb in there. And it's 2 different, and then you're such a peanut. Ugh. And then you get it open. But, like, what kid just can't go with some goddamn scissors? The childproofing is literally the gift that just keeps giving. They just keep coming up with new mechanisms that we're like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? The weed, I agree with you, dude. Trouble. I've actually bitched about there are some brands I won't buy their weed because the packaging is excessive and I think it's a waste of money. It's creating garbage, and I'm so against that. You guys know I've talked about it way too much, and I'm sure those of you who don't care about this are going to be like, Katie, please don't talk about makeup. Makeup packaging is off the fucking shit. And weed packaging started to go in that direction for a while there, especially during COVID when you couldn't recycle anything. Like, most weed stores will take the pots back and they sanitize and reuse them. So we're not just wasting these plastic pots. You couldn't do any of that during COVID because everyone was scared of everything, rightfully so. Like, it's just garbage. But there is some dabs where, I'm shitting you not, it'll come in like a box and then a ring box. And then inside that ring box is your little pot. And then inside that pot is a little pot. And I'm just like, this is just garbage. Makeup does the same thing. I hate it. I'll bitch about it forever. You're just making garbage. Motherfucking makeup PR packaging is absolute trash. It just is filling landfills. And landfills are a problem. You can't use plastic in packaging at all in Vermont? Good. All childproof containers are adult-proof if you're temporarily dumb enough. Very much so. And honestly, they don't put instructions on them. Like, this one took me a minute. This is another one. We'll go to that one in a minute. But this is a pack of joints, and I had to figure out how to get that thing off. It's just a lid. But you give this to a stoner, and I'm like, how? And then when you're doing that, then you see this itty bitty tiny little writing that's like, pinch here. Oh my God. Crazy. But I'm high. I can't read that. We'll get to that one. Anyways, the joint is stuck. $35 blunt down. We're fine. We're fine. It's wrapped up. This is some I've never had a pre-wrapped blunt before. I can't smell it. I can't smell it. Open. I don't smell anything. This is very odd. Paul Bunyan. Oh, that's adorable. I love that name. That, those dab crystals on that hit made me excessively high for this minute, but also very smooth. Normally, I cough a little bit. Come on. Okay, Katie's high. Just open. Just do it. I don't. I guess it's got a filter. Why don't you have instructions? Do you have instructions? Please have instructions. I don't want to break it. There's a plug, and normally you would pull it. Yeah, I'm going to pull it. Okay. So this is our massive blood. This is 2 grams. How many milligrams? So again, just to give you an example, this full quarter of weed, this quarter of an ounce, has 280 milligrams of weed in it. 280 in this entire thing. This guy has 470 in just this blunt. Crazy. I just bought a fancy blunt. I should have looked at that because holy shit, that's a lot. It's got a glass tip with a rubber plug. And I think maybe we should leave it in until we smoke it. I'm scared. Because usually that holds like the bud in, but it is. And then they use like a new hemp wrap. That's what I mean. It looks like a blunt, but it's not tobacco anymore. It is so fucking extra. Nah, Jim Belushi started a weed company here in NB. It's literally Blues Brothers weed. That is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I got some small ones, 2 Goonies, and I tried one last night, and I was actually pretty impressed. Because in the past, they just don't smoke well. I'm just going to put it back where it was, because we got a lot to go through. It's a fat, I mean, it's bigger than my pinky finger. That's a big bitch. I kind of wish I had someone to share that with. Should I just hotbox Zeke's office? I'm just kidding. Don't dose people. It's wrong. It's not even a funny joke. We've been there. We've done that. Or it's not going to fit, and maybe I should just put the blunt back. Yeah. I'm being so gentle. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's delicate. My doctor made me choose between MJ and Adderall for my ADHD. Odd thing is, I'd used a day before my physical and it didn't show up on my test. I just vape tiny ass amounts though, but odd. That is odd. My doctor's well aware of the pot I smoke. Interesting. Yeah, we don't dose. Yeah, that is weird. Some hashish? Ooh, fuck yeah. I'm trying to put the lid back on. Is it a push and spin again? Yeah. Oh, I see what it is. It's not like a medicine bottle. It's actually got a latch. Okay, cool. This is actually like a nice little, I mean, this is basically like a travel blunt case. Oh, if you can figure out how to lock it again. Nope, we're going to do it. Yep, okay. That's that one. Wow. I didn't know that one was so big. That's a lot of THC. Cheers, Lizney. Come on. I want to look at something that's not so fragile. This is ridiculous. Pre-rolls. I never get pre-rolls. It's like that one hotel I stayed in and couldn't figure out how to turn the shower function on. There was no arrows, twist tops, or anything. Turns out you had to pull the nozzle of the faucet. My faucet in my house is like that, and I cannot tell you how many times I've had someone come out of my bathroom half naked. How the fuck do I turn your shower on? Oh, yeah, you gotta cup the nozzle like a cock and just milk that shit. It's the dumbest faucet. I hope they don't exist anymore. I don't know why, but I have that faucet in my bathroom and I hate it because I try to like remember to tell people like this is how you turn the shower on, but no shit. Rod texted me while we were sitting on the main road to turn into Burning Man at the end of phone reception where I would have not gotten a text for the next 11 days. And Rod texts me, how the fuck do I turn your shower on? And I was like, oh my God, I've never texted faster in my life. Because I was like, I'm going to lose reception at any moment forever. Milk it. It was brand new. Oh, that sucks. I was really being serious. I think my faucet's genuine. I mean, my house is really old. That faucet's pretty old. For that pre-roll, tap it on your desk a few times, like you're packing it before you light it. Oh, okay. Like kind of like packing a cigarette. Yeah. Okay, I will. Yes, I will do that. I've got I saved this. This is the wrapper that was on this weird one. I guess we can look at this one next because this is what I've got. because I showed you a little bit. This is the one I tried last night because I needed to see. These were weird, but it's a bunch of little mini joints in here, and they're adorable. It's actually, I wanted to try this because it's by the same company that makes this vape that I really like, and that also I've now got Misty and Nerbs on. I mean, not like they just really enjoyed it because one hit is very pleasant. It's the same brand. It's hash rosin packs, mini burst sour gushers. So you know how there's cigarettes that have like a bead in them in the filter that you can crush and it makes them menthol? They have one in them that makes them taste like a gusher, allegedly. And I tried one last night and it totally works. It is very odd, but these smoked so nice. Again, they're very small though, and you have a better chance of not canoeing with a tiny one. But look at these, like you get a little, it's adorable. This is the jar. Their thing is like this gooey melting look. Like it's on the vape too. So if you see this kind of packaging, it's probably PAX, like the melty, whatever. Because I think, I don't know, they're into terpenes or something. They're adorable, right? They're so cute. These little fives, you're going to love them. So this is the strain Sour Gushers. Hold on. The strain is really, really printed terribly. It is. It's Sour Gushers. Total for 29.3% THC. Wow, this has a lot of shit on it. CBNA is 0.14%, CBG is 0.27%, CBD 0%, CBGA 1.25%, CBCA 0.36%, THCVA 0.22%. Well then, PAX, but this is Rod, so it's very, very specific. They've done this to potheads, and I hate that they've done this. There are two brands of PAX. There's PAX, no. X out PAX. PACKS, PAX. They all have this drippy look. So like you know what I'm saying, like these rubber drippies. Everything looks like that. But these guys, I've been buying them for a bit now for like travel and whatnot. I really like this brand. It's just like here's your little hit. It tastes kind of like a minty berry. But it's like literally, I gave Missy and Nerbs one hit off of it, and they were pleasantly like euphorically high, but not sleepy. They were like, "That's perfect. That's all we want." And they literally went and got two of them yesterday when they got home. Because it's just such a nice little, like, you don't need to sit there and sip off of it a whole bunch. A couple hits and you're just going to chill out. It's a very nice little one, but it's the same brand, which is why I wanted to try this one. But look at the little guys. They're just these little guys. Look at them. Are you kidding me? They're just fucking adorable beyond reason. They're 0.5, right? I think they're like a half gram each. I know, aren't they the cutest thing ever? I mean, pre-rolls are just like so fucking cute. I die. Medicine Man. They're all over. There's multiple locations. All over Denver. Medicine Man. I swear to you, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not trying to pimp them out, but I've heard many times from people I've sent there that their prices are just astronomical and they have a better choice. Also, you can use your debit card, which is great. But yeah, they have a bead in the filter that you crack, and then you light it and smoke it, and it tastes like a sour gusher. And it did. It tasted like... It was weird. I don't know. I thought it was fun. Good morning, Knives. Afternoon. Are we smoking all three of those at the same time? I have so many things to smoke. Like, it would be a waste of our time. We wouldn't get to all the other things I have to smoke. I got so many cool shits. Dude, Knives, I got a blunt... So just to give context, an entire quarter of weed, this pot, has 260 milligrams of THC. This one blunt has, and I did this on accident, this one blunt has 470 milligrams. Oopsie doopsies, but you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit. Whoops! Okay, so we went through those. I don't want to lose them on my desk. I don't need that wrapper anymore. And then I got this guy. I just tried a bunch of stuff. I never do this. Like, I usually literally just go buy, a half ounce of a strain, a half ounce of a strain, and go home. I'm very easy. But it was the holidays, so I figured. When you reach Andromeda Galaxy, don't come back. Earth sucks. I don't plan to. If someone could tie me down up there. Absolutely sick. I'm 100. I spent like the first year I moved here searching around different dispensaries, trying different places, and I just found that like Medicine Man always has a bigger variety. They just have a huge variety. They always have new stuff in there. They carry the strains I like Lilac Diesel and shit. It smokes for us. Smokes, look, I mean, the packaging, I'm going to show you guys. Some of the packaging is just beyond cute. This is not one of them. This is like classic little blunt packaging. There's so much tiny writing and words on it. I'm going to do my best. So the strain is grapevine. Oh God, what is they put the fucking sticker right on the brand. Why do you do this to me? They put the QR code right on top of the name and I can't. Don't worry about it. I'm getting it. So I got my niece in trouble at Sunday school. She asked me to help answer a question, and it seems I was wrong. All I said was that if you think about it, Adam and Eve were the first people to not read the Apple terms and conditions. Jesus fucking Christ. So I can't partake today because Easter's so family, of course. I was considering getting high as fuck after they leave since I have tomorrow off, but I also have my yearly physical tomorrow, so I don't know if that would be a bad idea. Do you have any adverse effects after smoking? I can't see how it would affect a physical whatsoever, other than you might have like a really low heart rate and be like maybe super relaxed. I can't see how it would affect it a day later. Because you shouldn't be high anymore. I think you should be able to treat yourself, bitch. I don't, unless like, you know, some people who don't smoke often, like they might have an elevated heart rate or some anxiety in the morning after smoking a shit ton. But I think you've smoked more often than that. If you don't have adverse reactions like that, and to be honest, and you know I've told you this a million times, it doesn't matter where you live in the United States of America. Please always be honest with your doctor. Your doctor's never gonna, I mean, I hope. If your doctor's shaming you for smoking a joint once in a while, find a new doctor. But like being honest with them, like if they're like, hey, I just noticed you seemed a little jittery, be like, I smoked some pot last night. I'm just feeling a little off. Nothing wrong with that. We're not here to call the cops. We don't care. I'm going to take care of someone who's on heroin. I'm going to take care of someone who's on meth. I'm going to take care of someone who's on opiates. I'm going to take care of you regardless. But the honesty, and you know this, you're in medicine, you know. So when they take a urine sample for a physical, they shouldn't be checking for drugs. And the reason I say this, and you might know more about this because you're in medical billing, but it costs more money to run that panel. So if there's no benefit, like why are they looking for it? They're looking for infection, pregnancy, et cetera, et cetera. Like that's the panels they're going to run. It's a completely different panel to run and it just costs more money. So unless you request it for some reason, they're not going to do it. Does that make sense? It costs money. So unless it's required, so like they're not going to run that panel. There'd be no reason. Okay. It's Twax. I just think the brands are funny. Happy Zombie Jewish Prophet Day. Hallelujah to you as well. Happy 420. I'm going through all my new weed and we're smoking as we go. It's good to ask. It's always better to ask than not ask. Is it the left or the right Twax? Oh my God. It's the grapevine Twax. I don't know. It's just Twax. It's a 1 gram pre-roll. It's called The Clear. I don't know. I'm just reading everything on it. And then it says, I'm guessing the strain is grapevine. It has like production date 2/6/25, used by 11/6/25, expiration date 11/6/25. Lol. Batch R00674000906 GBT. You guys don't care about that. License number? Wow, they've got a lot on here. Okay, so total cannabinoid content is 32 points. So this, oh my God, I did it again. This has 328 milligrams of THC in this entire little guy. Yep. So it says THC potency 303.3 milligrams. CBD potency 0 milligrams. THC 30.3%. One pre-roll per serving. Store out of direct sunlight. Blah 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 blah. Let's look at it. Squeeze and pop. Whoa! All right. I might not be able to smoke this one. It smells like a fucking Jolly Rancher of grape. It smells like medicine. Fuck. I didn't know it was gonna smell like candy butthole. No, it smells so, like, I didn't even take it out. It smells like fake grape hell. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that is, I'm gonna vomit. That is so bad. Oh, what a bummer. It's me. I have a fucking aversion. Everybody has one, right? I feel like everybody's like, I fucking hate fake watermelon or I hate fake grape. Me, fake grape. It's visceral. Like that smell just made my throat water. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the fuck to do with this. Yep, it's that fake. It seriously, like, I have visceral memories of my mom force feeding me grape Theraflu as a kid, and then me, no shit, exorcist puking it in circles on her white couches, which, karma, bitch, I hate grape. Like, she knew this, but she was like, you gotta go to school. And I was like, "Bah." No, I don't know if I can smoke that. That smell is fucking, I might air it out. Like, if I just leave this out somewhere and let the grape smell go away, I might be able to do it. It's like acetone. I thought it was the grapevine. Wow. I'm not going to open it again. That's how bad that is. We'll see. If I could just give this to one of you who like grape, I totes would. What do you think? Yeah, icky. Icky, huh? Yuck. I'm sorry, baby girl. I know that smells bad. I know. That smelled so bad. Ow. That smelled gross. I'm sorry. Not even the dog likes it, Vile. In honor of you. I don't know if I can do that one. That was real bad. Literally, I was thinking of putting it in some rice. No shit. I was thinking of putting the joint in like a thing of rice and seeing if it'll dehydrate that fucking smell out. Because it's just the smell. I've smoked shit that smells like cat piss, my dudes. I can smoke some gnarly stuff. Fake grape. That is, wow. It's in my mouth. I have to drink something. Right, Vile? There are some fake flavors I love. That's not one. That's not one. That jar must be for me. Yep. That's not for me. Bummer. I'll save that. That's a saver. What a bummer. That's okay. We have plenty of weed. Like I said, I've got cute packaging. So these are the edibles. I got some edibles, which I don't consume more often than like once a year, literally probably on 420 or when we go to TwitchCon. So twice a year I consume edibles, which means my edible tolerance is garbo. So I got a cute little pack by this brand called Wild, WYLD. They're pretty popular, and I think they're cross-state at this point. But it's 100 milligrams in this whole package. Each gummy is 10 milligrams, which is still a lot. It's still a lot. For me, I don't do edibles that often, so we'll try one of these probably in a bit. The information, it's wild gummies. It says sour tangerine. It's 100 milligrams, 10 gummies, 10 milligrams piece. And it is, that's it. That's all we get. Just 10.6 milligrams per serving. Hybrid enhanced. Cannabis infused. All natural. Real fruit. Euphoric and playful. Sounds like something I would give my dog. Yeah, 10 milligrams is going to get me pretty fucking nice and toasty. That'll be something I'll probably do later in the stream, so I'm toasty for movie night, which I'm very thrilled to see what y'all are putting on for fucking movie night. Because you might scare some people away. I don't know. We're going to be really high. I know, I almost tried a beverage because of you, Vile. I almost got one, but I was like, I think I got too much, and then I couldn't fit it. Right, I've tried Wild before. Wild, I've tried their topicals, and I've tried their gummies, and I've had really good results with both. Like, I've just enjoyed them. It's been very chill, which is nice. And then, I think this is the last two things I got. Little pre-rolls, but look at this fucking packaging. I don't know. It reminds me of, like, the Circus of Values. Or makeup. It looks like makeup. It's little cigarette packs of joints. And they're adorable and aesthetic. And it's so bright. I turn that down. Will it focus? They're so cute. I don't know. This is the future. This is where our future is headed. The cigarette packs of weed. I love it so much. It's benefit packaging. No shit. That's exactly what I thought. I feel like it's gonna be the lip serum plumping oil bougie butt. You gotta try it. My life has been altered. No, I don't know. Oh my god, or like stripe gum. Yeah. These are by Best Buds. I think because there's 2 per box, so it's like you and a bud, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna read what it says. Flower, Eddie Parker, Best Buds, I got Nightcap and Early Bird. Whatever the fuck that means. 2.5 gram pre-rolls. They're gonna be little babies. They're so fucking cute. Let's see. So the Early Bird strain is Morning Bloom, and it's allegedly a sativa, and it is allegedly 18.5% THC. And then the Nightcap is Space Cowgirl, is allegedly an indica, and allegedly 18.9%. Nope, I read them wrong. The first one's 22.59% THC, and this one's 22.89% THC. You want to start with one of these guys? Because there's 2. They're super cute. It's indica sativa, but the thing is, like, we all know this, like, the main defining factor of what made indica and sativa feel different when you smoked them separately was that indica had more CBD in it, and the CBD is what made you sleepy. They've bred the CBD out of everything. So there's no CBD in either of these. I personally have not felt huge. I think I'm making it up in my head when I'm like, oh my god, it's a sativa versus an indica. Like, if you just gave me a bunch of weed and we're like, which one's sativa and which one's indica, I don't think I could guess at all. Like, weed just is different. I think it's strains. Wild's from Oregon? Fuck yeah. The CBD, they've just bred it out. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you can get weed that that's just CBD, and then you can get weed that is no CBD. But they don't really have the natural anymore. Yeah, you can get the CBD and put it back. You absolutely can, which is why I usually have CBD gummies and stuff, because CBD can help you. It takes the edge off of that, like, buzzy high, you know what I'm saying? But I've never smoked this brand's pre-rolls before, so these could canoe or something, I don't know. That's Nightcap. Let's do Early Bird. Why not? Press here. Oh my god, we have Limp Bizkit in our ears, my dudes. What's happening? The medical market has a decent mix. That makes sense because I feel like CBD is the medical aspect of it, right? For the most part. Caramel cream, that sounds nice. It's 10% THC, 7% CBD. Like, that's the original weed, man. Okay, so it opens like this. Oh my god, they've got individual tubes. Oh, they're cute. Oh. Cute. They are Best Buds. Aww. Packaging's cute. They got me there. Dude, Limp Bizkit came out with a new song recently. Like, there's so many bands from my high school years that are coming out with music this year. It's very odd. Let's see. It just has the same information on the inside. It's just a big old sticker on it. And a long, cute little these little vials. I mean, it's just like... That's most of the weed available around here, Lizzie. Like, it's 0% CBD. Like, probably scientifically, it's probably like 0.000 something percent, because whatever, but I pop. Do you guys want to hear the pop? It didn't smell like grape. Thank fuck. Pop. Cute. Ooh, cute. They're just adorable. Is it the new Shrek movie? There's another movie. Oh, what we watched something. You reminded me. There's another band that I was like, what fucking year is it? Why is this band making music? But what is it? They're making music for a movie coming out, and we were all blown away. And it sounded really good. I don't remember. They do. They kind of look like fake cigarettes, and then they usually have some cute little crutch or a filter or whatever the fuck you call it that, you know, keeps the bud from getting in your mouth, I guess. Where is my ashtray? Traitor to the crown. Scoob prevention device. Exactly. Nobody wants any Scooby snacks from the joint. This is what I do. I don't know if this actually legit does anything. But with pre-rolls like this, to make them burn better, because usually they've been sitting in their vial on their side, all of the gooey terpenes and the heavy oils in it tend to sink to one side, which is what causes the canoeing. So I sit here and I give my joints a little massage, and I give them a little tappy McTap on the desk, and I give them a little to loosen up the bud inside so there's better air flow. I don't know, this is just a me. Does anybody else do this? I'd like to hear from you. Yeah? Microwave it? Oh my god, I wonder what that would do. Yeah, you showed a little love. Give it a little. It's so gentle. I'm not really pinching. I'm just like using the fatty pad of my finger until I feel it kind of break up a little bit. And I don't know. I try to do everything to prevent canoeing because what a waste of weed. I hate that shit. It's part of the etiquette of rolling. So this is normal. I didn't just make this up. And then you give it the little tippy tips. Yeah, the little like taps. Gotta give her a little. Just a little tap. Yeah. It's second nature. Okay. I've always been such a solo smoker, and I really don't smoke a lot of pre-rolls that I think about these things sometimes. Like, do I just have weird solo habits? You gotta play with it a little foreplay, if you will. Warm her up. Give her a little slap and tickle. Little pinch. I'm too high already. It's very fun and terrible that 420 came right off the back of me taking a 5-day tea break in Nashville and having a fucking anxiety attack. Not terrible. Funny? Is it funny? Are we laughing? I have as well. You tap the whole way through the process, and then you're assessing the whole joint after you've rolled the tip. Yes. Give it a little massage roll. Give it a little tap before lighting the paper like a birthday. You know? Lighting the paper like a birthday candle. Giving it a little look. Giving it a little, and then giving it a little. Ooh. Oh. What are you? It smells and tastes like a pina colada. Like, without being lit. I'm just getting these very distinct, like, creamy, limey notes that are very delightful. The strain is just Morning Bloom. That's why I looked. Yum. So, I was smart. I wasn't smart. I'm going to say that Glut reminded me last night in the movie night. Yesterday I was very high because again tea break, and Glut was like, "Hey Katie, did you get your burrito?" And I was like, "Literally ordering my burrito right now." And he was like, "Get an extra burrito," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "It's fucking 4:20 tomorrow," and I was like, "Oh my god, I got 2 burritos, bitch. I'm fucking stacked. I am ready for that burrito." I mean, not right now. I'm in no way hungry. I do not eat in the morning, but like I will be. I will spiritually be ready. I got 2 cheesy bean and rice burritos. And they're just sitting in my fridge waiting. I prepared early because I knew I'd get. Today's just gonna be. I know. I won't be functional. Literally, I don't have to wait for delivery. I don't have to figure it out. Like if I get so high that I can't figure delivery out, I don't need that. None of that's gonna be a problem. So we're good. Yeah. Right? Oh, Wookie. I fuck up caps all the time. It's totally good. I accidentally all caps all the time. That it's gonna hit so nice. Like, I don't know what it is about a burrito just being the most perfect food, but that is absolutely what I crave when I am stoned. Like, truly stoned, if I actually get the munchies. I just want that burrito inside. Like, that burrito is like an inside hug. And then, so, movie night is going to be me this way, just like, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, let's light this thing. I think I've massaged her. She smells so nice. Very delightful.
Now,
Boulder!
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it 7 months. I fucking appreciate you, and happy 420. Vissy, no shit. I have a frozen dinner that I know I can eat, so I'm set to. It's those safe foods, knowing that you're going to be hungry. It's going to happen. And we don't want to panic about that later. I don't want to panic about that later. Birthday candle. Get a nice even burn on that bitch. And then, she burns kind of even. Another trick. I don't remember who taught me this. But if you notice you're burning more on one side, you give it a little on that side to slow the burn. My dream, I don't even know if I've ever, you know what's sad? No, I take that back. I have had my dream burrito and they went out of business. Because of motherfucking COVID. It is a weird, and half of you probably would hate it, but it was like texturally my favorite thing in the world. It was this place in my college town called ClassyKatie. I've talked about it before. They made burritos the size of your thigh. No one could. I've never seen anyone finish them. Even people who are like, I could finish it. No one did. Like, it was 2 meals. They were huge. And fuck, like, the tortillas were like 12-inch tortillas. It was crazy. And they had 2 burritos. One that they were like fucking famous for. It was a potato burrito. This was the song I walked to at my fucking high school graduation. Wow. Anyways, it was a potato burrito that was basically filled with like deep fried potatoes and this amazing sauce that they invented that was some sort of like salsa ranch, whatever, and rice and beans and whatever. And it was just this textural wonder of magic. It was genuinely like travel channels covered this burrito, but they had another one they made that was it had pieces of some sort of fried white fish. I can't remember what kind. And then like a bunch of green raw cabbage, like shredded cabbage, and then like some sort of like sauce on it and rice and beans. But like that burrito was the most perfect textural combination I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm not a psychotic person about fish. Like, I'm kind of fished out, you know what I'm saying? Having grown up in the Pacific Northwest, like, it's not my favorite thing, but that burrito fucked. Like, it was the perfect crunch and soft and flavor and texture just all across the board. I don't even remember what they called it. I know all the wonderful like local restaurants that were in my college town all fucking had to go out of business. Like the last one literally is closing this year in September because they just can't make up what happened during COVID. Like it sucks. I know. I've burned a hole in a few blankets. There's a hole in this blanket. That's why I have my ashtray under it. So if it makes you feel any safer, I literally hover over the ashtray just in case. Look how nicely this is burning. Like, this is burning like a cigarette. This is really nice. That's just loose ash. Look at that. I have not had a little joint like this burn this well in a very long time. You had your dream taco in the clothes as well. Can you tell me about it? What was your dream taco? I want to know. It's literally my weed blanket and it has a pothole in it. Somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yes. 100%. Baldur's Gate is wonderful because it's just a mouse. Like, I like it because it's turn-based. It's a lot of listening to dialogue. Like, I'm not kidding you, Lizzie. I painted an entire picture in the course of a conversation I had with a character on it. Like, I sat here at the canvas and would paint while they talked. And when it was my turn to choose a dialogue option, I would. And then I would just continue painting while they talked. It's very nice for a game that, like, no pressure because it's turn-based. And, like, the save scumming is off the board. So, like, if you want to have a perfect game with no fails, just save every single time you're about to roll your dice. And if you don't roll a success, load that save. Roll, load that save. Roll, load that save. Like, you can make that game as easy as you want it to be. But I find it a very chill game. I would say so. Jesus Christ, Eric. And how dare you? How could you? Happy 420 boo. No, this is a different painting. Nope. You know, I literally thought about that this morning. I'm like, someone's going to think I fucked my painting. No, we're still there. No, but I did start putting in details on it finally. I do have a habit of throwing away everything I make, so it's not a beyond that guess. But I started filling in like the very abstract patterns of the trees in the background. This side is done. I need to erase some pencil marks, but it's so bright in here. It doesn't look great, but it's going to look cool, I think. I hope. We shall fucking see. How would one fuck a painting? I mean, canvas is pretty soft. I accidentally have stabbed through canvases with just the paintbrush. Cozy, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving A-Swings 14 months, and happy 420. I hope you're doing well, honeybean. It was very simple. Show with white rice on the bottom, then chicken with a delightful cheese mix. The hot chicken would melt the cheese. Fuck yes. I think simple is the best. The best tacos and the best burritos I've had in my life are very simple. Like, there's a lot of places around here that make burritos where they're like, oh yeah, for an extra $1, we'll put waffle fries and a pickle and chili and your mom in it. And I'm just like, I just want a burrito, man. Stop making me make choices. You're putting a lot of responsibility on my back right now. I don't know. I like using the mouse. I don't know. I just think I just started using the mouse. I didn't. Either way, I think is chill. It's just the turn-based aspect of it that is nice. Like, at any point you can pause the game. At any point you can save the game. What I don't find cozy is checkpoint games. I almost exclusively play checkpoint games on stream because I don't find those cozy at all. I find those stressful. Because I'm ADHD, man. If my mood changes because your game kind of sucks, but I haven't reached a checkpoint, I'm frustrated. I want to come back to your game, but I want to quit right now and go do something else to keep my dopamine high, and then I'll come back. But you're pushing me to a checkpoint. It really pisses me off. So that's like kind of a big point of cozy for me is games like that. Oh, Cocky, isn't that wonderful? Cheers, bitch. How's that bathroom chair working out for you? You could sprinkle my dad in a burrito. I wouldn't. They added modding? Really? Like, the game is so pretty. What are people modding? I guess they're probably making it filthy, right? Like, just dongs. I'm on the moon. I knew it. Best day of your life. I'm so sorry. Exactly, Lizzie. Exactly that. Like the fact that I'm in a battle and I'm really annoyed right now because I've done it a couple times and I'm just frustrated with I don't get the mechanics of it. I need to walk away. It's like walking away from a painting. Genuinely, I know you understand that because you're an artist. Sometimes I need to walk away and like cleanse the brain, cleanse the palate. But if you're a checkpoint game and or a game where pausing doesn't pause the game, I'm very frustrated. I don't find that chill very much. I'm not having a good time. They added crossplay. Interesting. You can give Withers some huge tits with those mods, of course. Of course. More clothing? Oh, okay, I'm into that. I like cosmetics and stuff. I'm of that age where I've seen all the dicks, man. I'm good. It's funny, I guess, if that's what you want. Happy 420 Chronicle. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. They added subclasses. No shit. Well, looks like I have to start a new game. Wow. I was gonna say, Cocky, like, I have a spare bedroom that is literally my chill space. It's like where I spend movie nights. I've set up the bed in there to be like, it's a queen bed, but it's like a day bed. So all the walls are lined with body pillows that are covered in soft, wonderful textures. And you can just bury your face in them. And there's a window with a blackout blind if you want. And there's all my bookshelves are in there. Like, that's it. It's just books and a day bed and a lot of chargers to charge everything I ever need to charge. And then I have my iPad up. Like, it's the most calm, wonderful, peaceful space. Like, I would donate that to you. I would donate that space to you. I wish I could. I think I've done a good job of making it cozy in there. And just, like, a nice space that is functional. But that's how I get away. Because I used to, like, I didn't have anywhere really to go when I was done streaming at the end of the day. And it's weird, like, I get in the mode of, like, this is where I have my friends. This is where I hang out. So when I sat down to do anything at my desk when I wasn't streaming, I got really sad. And I just felt excessively lonely. And so I did this thing where I made myself a space that is away from this space, but still functions the same. Like, I paint in there, I read books, I look at my comics and shit like that. I watch movie night, I do whatever I need to do, but it's away from this. And it really has helped me get in a different mind space of like, this is where it's safe to be alone and that's okay and you're not lonely versus out here, if that makes sense. Honestly, Cocky, the only reason there's so many pillows in there is from when Zach and I moved in together. We're not those kind of people that do fancy bed pillows. We're like like maybe 1 to 2 pillow person each, and we're good. So all the pillows that we moved in together with went in there. So it's just like my spare bedroom bed looks like one of those fancy ass beds with all those excessive pillows all over it because they're just good pillows. And I'm like, whatever, if you want them, you want them. If not, when you're staying at my house, just throw them on the floor. I made a Shart a Death. Wait, I made Shart a Death cleric. I'm sorry, what? Who's Shart a Death? Shadow. That's who I thought you meant. She's such a bitch. Shart a Death. It's beautiful. One of my favorite characters in a book has an entire room filled with pillows and silk drapes everywhere in the room. That's always a hidden alcove with booze within arm's reach. I'm not kidding you. That is what I have created in that room. It has drapes. I have drapes hanging from the ceilings that make the ceilings seem rounded and soft around the bed. They're like tapestries. They're like tarot card tapestries. I have those hanging from the ceilings. And then the bookshelf has a special, I'm not kidding you. I have my book nooks that I've made in that bookshelf. And there's a nook for my bong and my beverage of choice. Like, it is such a nice little hole of peace and quiet, but that's exactly what it is. And it's just pillows everywhere. So it's like, I don't use it to sleep in that room. I use it just to like lay out and chill like it's a day bed, but it's my spare bedroom as well that people sleep in. It's nice. But that's literally what I've made in there is just like cozy and warm and soft and as quiet as I want it to be or as loud as I want it to be. Granted, it is sharing a wall with Zeke's office, so like with a grain of salt. There have definitely been moments where I'm like, we're watching such a peaceful and kind movie. What the bubble come in my cock? But I scream too, so what are you gonna do? That joint got me pleasantly high. You know what I forgot to do? I was gonna take a picture of my eyes at the beginning of stream and then a picture at the end, and I don't think it would be valid anymore. Literally, all of a sudden your heart rate's like, and I'm like, God, fuck. Do I get up and shut his door? Yes. Always. Always. My DM told me to romance Lazelle because he does every time. I did and texted him, oh, so I see why. And he goes, I love a woman in charge. Oh, Glut, is that why? I feel like Glut has held the flag for Lazelle. And when I first started playing that game, I was like, fuck Lazelle. She is such a fucking cunt. I want nothing to do with her. Leave her in the cage. Why is she like this? I can't make her happy. I can't make her smile. She's always mad at me. What the fuck is going on? And Glut's over here like, Lazelle is Bazel. And I'm like, what the fuck? How? I understand now. I have to play the game again. I almost beat it without ever seeing Gale or Lazelle. How? Damn. Oh man, I'm such a loot slut that I search every nook and cranny. I don't think I've missed anything. Like, I think wasn't it you, Lizney, that was telling me how many hours did you get in before you ever found Gale? And Gale, I think, was like I found him in the first couple hours. I would do horrible things for her and have. If I just hadn't have smoked an entire gram of pot, I would cheers. I'm just going to spiritually cheers because wow, am I high. Happy 420, everyone. Cheers to that, bitch. Oh my god, Vex, you're totally right. My 420 emote is literally the emote of the day. Please feel free to spam it. It tis the date. I like Carl. I don't know. I need to play again. I don't remember who I super liked. If I ever even super liked anyone. I think they all kind of were obnoxious. I think. That sounds familiar. Happy 420 and cheers all day. Okay, Jamari, just wanted to share I have 657 hours in BG3 at this point. Make of that what you will. How many times have you beat it, if any? Because I have 300 and something hours in it, and I'm never. I don't even know I've gotten to. I think I've barely scratched Act 2. One! Yep, okay. Me, same, yep. I see you, bitch. I see you. Just watching the sex scenes. Lazelle can do 500 damage and have 10 attacks in a single turn, but she is so annoying. I only played it a little bit, got frustrated with it fairly quickly, really need to give it another go. You know what I found, Kozu? At the beginning, and I know some people are against this gameplay. If you have a problem with the way I play a game, I feel like you need a hobby. If someone has a problem with the way you play a game, they need a hobby. You know what I'm saying? We all play games different. Save scumming. Every single time there's a dice roll. Escape, save, roll. Oh, did I fail? Load, roll. Oh, did I fail? Load, roll. Until I've got some fucking I don't know. I don't know what the term is. Until I've got some fucking scars on my shit, and then I'm like, all right, now I'll suffer some consequences. But if all I'm doing is suffering roll consequences the first hour of the game, I too don't have fun. I don't want to play. That's not fun. In tabletop, it's excellent. Please don't get me wrong. It's almost the best. Y'all know, I am queen of that Nat 1. Love me a Nat 1. I love me some fuck ups in tabletop with friends where you're laughing together. Totally different. In a game where I'm solo playing and I'm just failing over and over, not fun. And I don't think that's bad gameplay. I don't think that's cheating in any way, shape, or form. That is just accessibility. Save those dice rolls. Save scum that shit until you get what you want, until you get some fucking shackles on you. And then suffer some consequences. Later on when you can take the blows. Or don't. Save scum forever. Have fun. Play the game. It's built that way. On purpose. Therefore, I don't think there's literally anything wrong with that. And it has helped me get over that hump. Because I like to play a magic character. Like a warlock or something. And we all know we all know that fucking magic characters in D&D at level 1 are like a wet tissue paper. Like, just sad. We literally jump into the crew of like clerics and warriors and barbarians and shit, and we're like, we're smart. What the fuck? Like, it's shameful. It's embarrassing. And using that mechanic of saving rolls and just giving myself a chance to get a little bit into the game has truly made it like an excellent experience playing a magic character when I don't have people to laugh at my failures with me or save my ass when I fucking die. You know? Like, a one with a group of people isn't necessarily truly an absolute failure sometimes. Like, you can be saved, but in a game where you're playing solo, like, that's not it. Warlock motherfucking Eldritch Blast. Exactly. It's fun, but you gotta give yourself a chance. Save scumming is great. Yeah. I don't like the term. Didn't we come up with another term, or coded? What did he call it? Because save scumming makes it sound bad. And I don't think it's a bad thing to do. We came up with another term for it, and I'm trying to think of what it was. Happy 420, Honeybean. We're high. Finding your own narrative. I can't scale saving, something like that. Ko didn't like, because Ko gets a lot of bad rap for save scumming, and he was like, it's not a bad thing. And they came up with another term for it, and I'm gonna have to try to think of what it was because it was good. They've added a bunch of fun subclasses. That's what someone was just saying. Might be fun to grab a handful of people to play multiplayer. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's just because I'm really high right now. Has it always been multiplayer? And did I just not know that? Because someone earlier was like, it's crossplay now. And I was like, it's always been. That's good. That's good. The more you know. It was a test. I totally knew. I feel like an idiot. Great. I think I would much prefer to play it multiplayer. I mean, most tabletop is fun multiplayer. Again, that being said, if I played it multiplayer, it's immediately not cozy because I depend on all those people to be there as long as I want to play and or quit when I want to quit. Single player, much more cozy. That's where we started this whole conversation, by the way, was like, is BG3 cozy? Just a side note. Just a sidebar. Multiplayer is a terrible idea because then you have to either get out. Glad I swear to God I said all that before I read your message. There's that brain cell. She's doing that. She tries her best, and today we're just like, not today, bitch. You are alone. Yeah, it's just, it would be fun if you did it with, like, I don't know, you'd basically have to have a dedicated group of, like, people who would dedicate, like, at this time, on this day, we will all show up no matter what, because if one person doesn't show up, like, what the fuck do you do? You're not going to beat it in one session. That's impossible. God, 600 hours in one beat, you know what I'm saying? Dark Urge is when you go into, I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't played. Has anybody not played? I bet there's people who haven't played, right? I know I played a lot, which is crazy that I didn't know it was multiplayer because it's crazy. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to ask. Is Dark Urge, I'm going to use sign language. Is Dark Urge when you... It's not. Okay. I was just curious. I didn't want to say it out loud. I hope that made sense what I did. You knew exactly. Yeah, and you keep it. I don't think I've played far enough to understand what Dark Urge is. Is whole other fuckery? Okay, I'll have to look it up. It's hard to talk about because I don't want to spoil it. The game is fucking great. I've never beat it, and I'm glad no one else has spoiled it for me. Hi, Ham Gerber. Oh no, Gerberter Ham. Man, this is a good song. I just realized my list stopped. I gotta get back in something. Hold on. Whoops. Okay, I got a list up. Durger Burr. Burr. My mom asked what you were doing. When? Oh, this? I mean, have you played? It's literally like the opening cutscene to the game, I guess. It's not super spoiler. Do you want to know? It's eye stuff. It's pretty gnarly. Okay, so basically, Cliff Notes, you get like this gnarly looking parasite grub worm that has all the circular teeth and is like in your eye. And like theoretically, this parasite like turns you into one of the redacted eventually. And you can like it out of others. And it's a lot. Like you get that first person like in the opening cutscene of the game, man. Opening fucking cutscene. It is gnarly. Super gnarly. Yeah. It is. It reminds me of Animorphs, but in your eye. Oh, yes. Your favorite term for the parasite? Yes, please. Dark Urge is an origin character, except you can customize it. I don't think I spoil it when I say it's most spiritually bound to previous games, BG2 especially. Interessante. No, that sounds like lore, though. He's a brain puppy. It is. Brain puppy. Okay, here's the thing, how much that works. Because legit, I would do anything for a puppy. Fuck. I just popped in to say happy 420. I'm off early to voting so we can avoid Trump light up here. Thank you for doing that. We all appreciate you. Spiritual cheers to you. Yeah, brain puppy's pretty good, but I would do anything for a puppy. So, I mean, yeah, puppies are kind of great. They're kind of awesome. RFK's brainworm died of starving. Too real. Cheers, loves. We should probably take our break. I can't believe we've literally been live for 2 hours. That's how high we are today. At least I am. Cheers. Stand up, stretch your legs, get a beverage, load a bowl, light a pre-roll, eat an ed, do what you need to do. I'm going to see what walking's like. Because I've got a heavy breather behind me that I think needs to take a dump. Hi, Bilbo Baggins. This light in real life is pink and it looks orange. Man. I'm sorry, Miss Ma'am. I'm sorry, I wasn't petting. My legs feel like they work. I know. I pointed at her and I didn't I didn't touch her. I'm so sorry, Bill. I'm sorry. My miss. Okay. Happy 420, babies. Did you? Oh my God, Rod. I probably still I saved it on my Instagram. I don't think I sent it to anybody. But I saw it was a really cool, just like an artsy. It was a photo shoot, I think, for like Vogue or something. But it was of Patrick Swayze, talking about his masculinity. But he had poodles. Did you know Patrick Swayze had standard poodles? Could the man get any fucking more perfect? I'm gonna try to find it on my phone. Can I have my body back? I know. It was such a good quote too. Hold on. I know it's in. I'm gonna see if I saved it. I really hope I did. I think I was like on. I don't know. Why do I save things but not? It was good. I mean, he's good. Post. Oh my god, I saved it. Yes. I'll send it to you. It's a black and white photo of him in a dress with his poodle. And it says, Patrick Swayze once said, quote, "I've now ceased to worry about image because I don't care what people think of me anymore." Patrick Swayze told Us Magazine in 1995, "Because I've had such a battle with what I think of me and with trying to find a way to like myself." Patrick photographed by Mary Ellen Mark at his Los Angeles home in 1995 with his poodle. These poodles are awesome. Awesome. Okay. Nope, we heard that song. Okay, I'll be right back. Take a break, stretch your dicks. Oh, we're high. Oh, that's not it. That's it. My sister sent me something. Hold on, I need props. Welcome back. The setting. Jerusalem. Mary. They've taken Jesus from his tomb. Simon. Maybe they gave him up Jesus. Mary. What's up, Jesus? Jesus. Not much. What? That's it. I cackled. End scene. Fiend. Like I said, my sister is darker than me, man. Her sense of humor is phenomenal. Barilla, happy Stoner Jesus Day. Thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the classy life for 53 months. That is a really long time, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I know. I'm so, my sister, every time she literally does anything, I'm just like existentially proud of her. She squirted me. We got a squirter, kids. She has just blossomed into such a beautiful adult. I'm just so proud. I say that all the time. If I don't sin, Jesus died for nothing. The fuck? Did you say existentially proud of her because it's Easter? How could you? No, because that's too expensive of a word. Jesus Christ. Jesus died so we could smoke. Man, there, I think pot had to be here. I think Lizney would know. I think marijuana was mentioned in the Bible. I think Lizney has informed me of that before. I don't remember correctly. I'm really high. Welcome to that. We did. We actually looked up the crucifix joints too, like how to like cut a hole. Like you basically take two pre-rolls, but you cut a hole in one pre-roll and you like thread one pre-roll through the other and make a little cross out of it. The burning, oh my god, we're just burning the bush, if you will. Yes. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh my god, I literally thought you were gonna say it's a bacon, egg, and cheese frap. I was about to shame the shit out of you. I mean, I don't king shame, but like, what the fuck is that? Bacon, egg, cheese, and a frap. And a couple of donuts from a local place. That sounds fucking phenomenal. Yum. But like, please don't frappuccino, bacon, and eggs. I don't know what to do with you at that point. Damn potheads and their memory problems. I mean. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, remember. Which is perfect. How high are we? Are we feeling high? Those who imbibe. Are we feeling? Because I have a special video to play before we play. We're just. Oh, actually, that was another thing. Yes is the answer. Yes. Okay. Good. I didn't install the Jackbox Party Pack. I need to install, but they're like nothing. It doesn't worry. It's not a problem. It's really easy to download. I just got to remember which one it is. Is it 6? Yes, I remembered the correct one. I'm gonna try to play games that don't need a mod, like don't have like handwritten responses or anything, because I don't want any of you to feel like you have to mod. I think I'm too high to draw. I don't know what would come out of me right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, V, I smoked an entire pre-roll that was, if you want to scientifically catch up, 230 milligrams and a bowl with some dab on it. So, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the sign. I got you guys a video. If you've been in my community for a while, you've definitely seen this video, and I know you're going to know exactly what I'm pulling up right now, but it still fucking stands. It's great. It has been effective and accurate for years now. It's not hundreds of beavers. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I figured I'd come in soft. Don't want to spook anybody. Man, the last Unicorn soundtrack got changed. They ain't nothing to fuck with. But bro, I do desire to fucks with. I'd come. It seemed like a good idea. I didn't want to come in and spook everybody. Hold on, in case I feel like we've been live for like 4 hours. We were gonna play Jackbox games. I downloaded it. We should do that. We only have a couple other, like, I think you guys give me some funny animals. Where the fuck did I put her? Hold on. Oh my god, don't bite your friends. Thank you. That was one for, why did I, oh, it's because Spotify's up. Let me get rid of Spotify. I have a lot of screens up. It's amazing I'm functional right now. Oh my god, Father help. Stop it. Yes, please. Don't bite your friends. I don't think I've ever seen Yo Gabba Gabba. This looks creepy and unique. I mean, I'm not going to be good at it, but who cares? It's just Jackbox games. I don't give a fuck whether or not I do well. It's funny. It's honestly, Jackbox is the most fun when you don't know the answer and you mystically guess it. That's when you're just like, wow, look at me go. It's going to choose. Let's see. Don't blast our ears out, bitch. We don't need that today. Yeah, and just chill like that for a minute. I mean, 2 otters swimming on their backs, 1 otter swimming, 1 cleaning out its box. I don't know. Oh my god, I have so much shit up. Hold on, I'm gonna clean some of this shit out. I'm flooded. Move you guys here. So, to play Jackbox with us, you just have to go to, isn't it jackbox.tv? I always want to say Jackbox. I don't know why. Jackbox. I think. We haven't done it in a bit. Since pre-bricking, actually, which is crazy because I had to re-download it. It is. Okay, cool. And we're going to play the Murder Mystery Party 1. So we don't need mods on this one, I believe. If I'm correct, let me know. I think there's not like, there's no custom answers. So we don't have to worry about twats coming through and putting super inappropriate things on screen. Because unfortunately that happened. And I'm not having my faded. I'm so high. Okay, remember how to play. You hit play, Katie. I remember that far. We're going to get there. How's everyone doing? I don't think so either. The most you have to do is the math. But it's like, I think it's... Oh, there's typing, but it doesn't show what anybody typed. But like there's that type what the person is saying out loud. It's my least favorite part of that game. That one sucks. It's doing the little Jackbox party packy thing. There she is. That's the ding-a-ling. Is it chilly in Florida right now? Yeah, it is Trivia Murder Party 2. And it's fun as fuck. And everybody's invited to play. Please come play. I'll give you the code in a minute. Oh, I forgot it's spooky music. Oh, smoked all my papers. Damn it. Do you have a Bible?
She says on Easter. Are they? Oh shit, I took a picture. I didn't take one on my last break, shit. I've been taking pictures of my eyes to see how bad they get. Oh, yeah. Okay, neutral. Let's see, have we changed? Nah. Oh, no. Wait. I'm still Satan. No Bibles I'm willing to destroy. Oh, fuck. You do have an egg bong wins.
That wins. Someone gave me that sticker when I was in New York, ironically. How's it going? Right? I think I would agree. I think we're doing relatively well considering the lack of, I mean, at least the lack of manual breathing I'm aware of. Are they... Okay, hold on. I gotta like... She's so high. Where's the camera? Oh. It's hard to hold them open, but it's not hard when I look at you guys. How are we? Oh my fucking god. We're doing well. We're doing fine.
How's that before and after comparison?
There's a difference. Do it. Fuck. Oh, what? Okay. That. That's... That's it.
Like the risk of the feet
I
slipping.
know.
Like,
I guess is the chest strap hooked so then you just dangle. That's
but it
even
also will just pull the
funnier.
person back from the top and they'll just fall back. Top heavy. It would drop. The feet would hit the back of the knees.
I like
And then that would knock them back too. And then the weight would pull back onto their throat. So then that would also choke them out.
You see what hurts? Which one does it choke? Yes.
Yes, very much so, yes.
Zach, thank you for summoning the class. Keep the class alive.
Hi, Zeke.
M. Gerbert. Wait. Because I've been talking about her a lot, and she's genuinely one of the best people. You guys will love her. If you've never met Imperial/Misty, she's awesome. We've often called her the mom of creative because she's just like the most caring, and she's the reason this exists. So, should we raid with like Hail Chloe Cup? Hold on, let me see. Because she gave it to me. She knows. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Use whatever emotes are appropriate to you. I'm gonna throw in 421s at, like, obviously. Vissy's got some 421s that are amazing as well. Oh my god, 426 makes even more sense. Shit. You're so smart. Okay. That's what we're gonna do, my dudes. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please join us in movie night. I love you, Vis. I will see you in movie night so soon. And I do that, and I do that. So then I'm not loud, and then I do that, and I flop myself over there, and then I say farewell to you guys, and we figure out where the raid button is. Make sure to have yourself a delicious snack. Make sure to keep hydrated. Again, stay safe on the roads. All of those things. I love you guys, and I just want you to have a good time all the time, because life can be rough. I can type today. Imperial. There she is. Oh my god, she's playing Civ. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Have some snacks. Come hang out with us in the Discord. Glut said he has 3 movies ready for us, so we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow's day off day as usual, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Be safe, I love you.